Hello guys! Today we're going to talk about zero and first conditional. This is grammar. I know some of you get very confused with grammar, but grammar is nice, especially when you really take the time to study. Alright, first conditional, actually we have 4 conditionals in English, but let's take a look at conditional 0. When we think about zero conditional, we talk about things that are 100% scientific things. When I say scientific things, what I mean is that we need to think of those things that are 100% sure that might happen. Alright guys, now let's take a look at the grammar structure of zero conditional. Yes? The first thing you need to keep in mind is that the word if is the first thing in the sentence. And then we need to think of the subject. Remember, subjects are you, I, we, there, she, he, etc. So we have if, personal noun or subject, and then we go with the main verb of the sentence. After that, we need to put a little comma so we can continue with the last part of the sentence. So let's go, here we go again. So we have if, the subject, the main verb of the sentence, comma, and then we start again with the subject and then the verb. Let me give you an example so you can see how it goes, right? If an egg drops, it will break. As you can see in those examples, if goes first, then we have personal noun, verb, a little comma, personal noun once again, and then we have main verb. That is zero conditional. Now let's move on to the first conditional. In first conditional, now we have things that are not 100% sure. Remember that in the zero conditional, I told you that the way I see it is that things that are not 100% sure, that the things that are 100% sure, we call them zero conditional. In first conditional, they are not. They are things that are probable. Things that are probable are, for example, the ones in which use modal verbs, such as may, might, and will. Yes? Now let's take a look at this. If I study or if I don't study, I won't pass the exam. If I don't study, I won't pass the exam. That is an example. Let's analyze that we don't use, in this case, we don't use the same structures as in zero conditional. In this time, we need to use if plus personal noun plus main verb, a little comma, and then we go with will, can be want, which is the past form of will, and then we end up with the complement. So the difference between zero conditional and first conditional is that we have in zero conditionals things that are scientific things, 100% scientific things. And in first conditional, they are just probable things. As I said before, if I don't study, I won't pass the exam. Yes? That is basically the rules that we need to keep in mind. First and zero conditional are essential grammar topics in English. They are very useful, especially when talking about everyday actions, right? Everyday life activities. Sometimes we need to make conditions. Sometimes we need to make conditions in order to have things be possible, right? So if I go to school, I will be able to learn English. That, for example, is first conditional. Zero conditional, it's if ice melts, it will become water. Yes? Remember, the key for you to learn how to use this is that zero conditionals are 100% scientific things, while first conditionals are just probable things. Thank you so much. Goodbye.